Shanley. Figured today we would sit down and do a video going over some of the newer releases at Sephora, and I'll give you my thoughts on them and if who I would recommend them to, if I enjoy them, if I would pick up a full bottle, and we'll go from there. Since it's my first review video, I figured we would start here at Sephora. When I really got into perfume, that's kind of where I started my search. Beforehand, I had just gotten, perfumes as a kid, presents. I had some friends that had older sisters that worked in department stores, so I would get samples or, their little tester bottles they would bring home. But when I got adult money and had to work for it, I learned what Sephora was. I was not a Sephora Sephora kid. That didn't exist when we were young. So without further ado, let's get into it. First one I have is Brown Girl Jane High Tea. Help us for the paper, not me. That might smell like it smells good. Little spoiler. This is one of the ones I enjoy. We'll start on a high note. This one is a creamy tea smell. It's makes you want to be a little girl having a tea party. Fluffy and creamy. Okay, I have the notes. The top notes are French Madeleine, pink chai, and macaron. Heart notes are orange flower water, fresh freesia, and whipped milk. And the base notes are warm sandal, amber, and biscotti. And I guess it is a pink chai. That's a tea smell, and it smells pink, so that would make sense. Then it's creamy, so I think that's mostly the whipped milk and the sandalwood. But it's also got a fresh part to it. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's like equally sweet and kind of a fresh, like tonic scent. I would wear this casually. It doesn't matter. Anything you're doing, I think it's appropriate in the summertime even, but it's still sweet if you enjoy that. But you could also dress it up and wear it with like a little sundress and it'd be fun for brunch, like going out to brunch. Feeling cute in your little dress. It's definitely a tea party scent, but I don't think like Alice in Wonderland tea party, that's a little too chaotic. We're acting like Pinky's out. We're playing tea party. So we just aren't going to bring our stuffed animals. So I say we're going to brunch. But this one's really nice. I would consider even a full bottle of this one. But I'm going to enjoy my travel size and go from there. But I would definitely recommend it if you like tea scents at all or something sweet and creamy. This one's good. I also would mention if you like Brown Girl Jane, you would probably enjoy it. It doesn't smell exactly like anything, but there is a DNA that runs through all of them. I actually was wondering, and I got out my carousel. When you smell it, not on your skin, but from here, I can definitely get the base that's very similar. So I think that's a good thing. If you like their house, you would most definitely like it. Next, I have Skylar Pomegranate Princess. This is one of the clean brands they have at Sephora. Most of them are really light. This one is the opposite. It's one of their few ones that packs a punch. When you first spray it, it's very strong at first. I guess I can go over the notes first. That would probably make more sense. The top notes are lemon zest, juicy pomegranate, whipped frosting. Middle notes, strawberry, rose petals, almond flower. Base notes, vanilla bean, sandalwood, shortcake accord. I can tell you what I smell. I smell, whoops, let's lose my phone. Equally the pomegranate and the strawberry. They're both very juicy. Very candy-like smells. They're not fresh, not like fresh cut fruit. They're a candied like version, and the shortcake accord is very prominent. This is almost identical to Bath& and Body Works Strawberry Shortcake. So you will easily be able to decide if it's something you would be interested in or not. That's not my favorite. Like, I like that smell, but I get sick of it relatively quick. Like, I spray it, I'm like, I like how it smells. And then I'm like, ugh, I'm tired of it. It just won't go away. It gives me a headache. I think that's the biggest thing. But it's a pretty smell. I do like it. I just don't want to wear it all the time. So travel size is perfect for me. But on my skin, I will say it does change a little bit. You give it about an hour. This strawberry, this strawberry shortcake kind of goes away, and it turns into a cotton candy smell. At least on my skin, that's what I get, and then I really enjoy it. But I have to get past the oh, that's Bath and Body Works for a little bit, but it's nice. It's just I think a travel size is good for me, and we'll go from there. But if you really like that smell, then I would say go for this one. Next, I have Summer Friday Sunlit Vanilla. This was one that actually surprised me when I first sprayed it. I was like, oh, that's more vanilla and stronger than I thought. It said Sunlit Vanilla. So I'm like, oh, probably a really light summer beachy vanilla. It's actually more of a deep vanilla with coconut, and it's not. Maybe I imagined it to be a little bit more like Secret Crush, that type, like light and airy. It is airy, but it's robust and airy at the same time. I really like this one. It reminds me a lot of actually Escapade Gourmand, but it's like tickles your nose when you first smell it. I'll compare them in a minute because in my head they smell the same, but I'm going to spray them next to each other and we'll see. Also, I didn't know at first if this was like their lip balm vanilla, and it is. It's just at first when I smell it, it's very light, but if you like really smell it, it's the same vanilla. It's just about 10 times stronger. This one is pretty, and it's one of the more affordable ones at Sephora also. If it didn't smell familiar to a couple of things that I have, then I would for sure say it's worth buying. I really like this one, but I like vanilla and coconut. I like coconut and everything. Like the thicker, denser coconut. I'm like, I love it. That's super nice. Okay, let me. Okay, there's differences. It's just in the air. They are similar in a way. The Escapade Gourmand is more of, you can smell the caramelized sugar on top, like that hard piece you got to break through. Like, that's exactly what that smells like. I would say, like, if you like one, you will like the other. They're not dupes by any means, but in my head, it immediately brought up that. It's close. Like, in the same, like, if I'm in that mood, I'd be happy with it. I could see you wearing this in summertime. It's just not what I initially thought for summertime. I think you could be happy to wear this all year round, even though it's a coconut. It's not like a sunscreeny coconut by any means. It's a very nice vanilla. It's actually one of the better vanillas I've smelled at Sephora, I think. I like it. I give this one 2 thumbs up. The next one I wanted to talk about was Fugazzi Cloud 9. I don't have this one with me, but this is one I was looking for last year. I saw it get teased or it was coming out. And I'm like, oh, that's something I really want to get my nose on. And I was very disappointed with this. It's not bad, but it was one of those, I try not to blind buy things. I mean, there's really no need in it unless I just have that feeling and I'm like, I'm in the mood to surprise myself. I was like, yeah, I looked at the notes. I'm like, that's one I'm really going to enjoy because I have a few of my favorite just easy reach ones from Fugazzi. I really like Angel Dust and Orange Crush. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be up my alley. Well, the top notes are Petalia, Mahonial. Middle notes are Tonka bean, Fluffy musk, and Amrothic. And then base notes are Akigala wood, Georgie wood, and Gaiac wood. So more like a light, airy, fluffy, woody scent, an oud. But to me, all I got when I smelled it is angel dust and baby powder. I'm like, well, I already have angel dust. I'll just put something with it if I want that smell. It was very pleasant. It's just not what I was looking for. I like powdery scents, but usually I like them with a floral or something else interesting with it, not just straight baby powder and wood, especially a woody fragrance I pretty much already have. So actually I had a experiment. I was like, I can make that, and it's pretty dang close. I have Fugazzi Angel Dust, and then I have the Gulf Orchid Tahara Vanilla. If you put these together, it is identical. That is all I remember smelling, and it was nice when I tried it, but I just couldn't justify keeping it if I already have it. So if that's a scent profile you're looking for, then I'd say it's nice. Fugazzi is pretty affordable for a niche brand, and it's nice that they have those options at Sephora, but that's one I returned. It also reminded me of when we were kids. If you're my age, I'm in my 40s. I only remember older people having it that I can recall, but my granny, she used to have a dusting powder. So when you got out of the shower when you were little, we thought sometimes they were sparkly or whatever. Like, getting out of the shower. It reminds me of that because it does smell clean and it's a woody, clean smell with baby powder. So if that brings back any memories or is nostalgic to you, you might enjoy it. Next one I have is Her Majesty by Kilian. We have top notes of white peach and rum, heart notes of rose and ambrette seeds, and then base notes of papyrus and cedarwood. This is one I don't know if y'all do this, but sometimes I'll see, you can't keep up with every perfume, even doesn't matter how much you collect. If you got a full-time job, you have other priorities. This isn't the most important thing in the world. Doing everything with my family, paying my bills, like every other person. This is just a hobby. So I'll see something. If I'm like, okay, those kind of like would fill the same purpose, then I'll pick one and then I'll pursue that one. So, and this was one of those cases. It was like a Parfums de Marly, Athenis. I don't know how you say it. And then this one came out at the same time. They're both peach floral scents. I'm like, okay, I don't generally have luck with Parfums de Marly. It's just not my cup of tea. I think they're nice. I'm not spending that much money on them. To me, I haven't found one that's worth it to me. So this is the one I picked, and womp womp. I don't enjoy this one. It's very mature. Like I barely get any peach at all. It is rosy. It's rose and wood and mature. Not fun, not playful, not peachy. I don't I don't know. I guess it's just the rose and the cedar wood. No papyrus. I mean, maybe there's a little bit I can smell. Rum and ambrette seeds. Nothing stands out. It feels like it's missing something. It seems like half a perfume. Very underwhelming. I mean, it's not offensive, but kind of like, but why? And then when I put it on my skin, it kind of turns a little astringent, but not a lot. Like I found a way to wear it. I liked it when I mixed it with Kirky because that's just a fun and it has peach in it. But this one, I would say skip on it. There's nothing that stands out to me. You can do better. Well, that's all I have today. I really appreciate you taking the time to sit with me and go through these. I hope you'll tune in the next time, and I'll see you then. Love, love.